after 5 years, the song's emotional feels have not diminished even a little. Fans still remain hushed as the deep-sounding beats transport you straight into the medieval warfaring reality of the Game of Thrones world. The association is so strong that millions of fans can immediately identify the theme song to the highly popular television series. Ramin Djawadi, the composer of the original piece, has indeed succeeded. So well that it has penetrated into our social media streams. Spin-offs and covers of all sorts of genres have slowly crept their way into our social media channels. We have a cello cover, a western cover, a metal cover, a bagpipe cover, and many different more. Today, we pay attention to a particular cover. A classical Indian cover. Unlike the heavier sounding original with its melancholic tones and dark nature, the Indian remake is quite a contrast. Taking a gentler tone and evoking a state that is almost too pleasing. It seems like a song that takes you straight to the mountains, deep into the forest, or even to the massage center.
Indian classical music. It's a musical tradition rich in complexities. It's elaborate, it's expressive, and it's monophonic, only has a single melody line. To master the ability to perform Indian classical piece, you need to have a very strong relationship with your guru because you primarily learn by listening and then the tradition is passed down. Indian music evokes a spiritual sentiment and the realization for self-salvation. It gives you peace, serenity, calmness, and transports you to a state of Zen.
Even though the underlying melody is the same, the use of Indian instruments has changed the entire mood of the song. Initially aimed to showcase the beauty of Indian music, the video has garnered much attention since September 2014, all with a simple piano, bansuri, tabla, and the Game of Thrones theme. Some say they were creative, others not so much. Were they creative?
Creativity. What is it? Well, to me, creativity is something that's new, radical, novel, something that has an X factor to it, something that has an factor to it.
But in this piece, we see nothing too new at all. Weren't they just copying?
We need to go on thinking about conceptual blending. Conceptual blending is taking two ideas, or you might say two entities, and integrating them into one common idea, which is you, which is uniquely yours.
Copying, blending, and transforming. The band has first copied the Game of Thrones theme song, conceptually blended Indian music together with the currently trending music piece, and transformed it by adding a touch of spirituality. The video has almost 1 million views, 21,000 likes, and brought many new subscriptions to Tushar Lal's channel. Being the band's first video, how was this possible?
Firstly, we need to think about the zeitgeist. So what is a zeitgeist? A zeitgeist is basically the spirit of a particular time. Yes. And it's something that it represents the ideals of a particular society at a certain point of time. So why is this important? I would say that it actually it's an opportunity for us to capitalize upon. Yes, and when something is popular, it sells basically.
Because they chose to leverage on the zeitgeist of the Game of Thrones popularity. The band has successfully achieved their goal in showcasing the beauty of classical Indian music at almost no monetary cost.